Stephen Curry against us. I mean, the guy's been amazing. So we understand it, we know it, and we've talked about it, and we just got to do a good job on him. We did a pretty good job the first time. I don't know if that was all of our defense, maybe just had a bad night, but he's certainly a focal point for us.
Not that you want Cat to have a bad night, but how rewarding was it to see the other guys kind of pick him up and do what they did Saturday?
Well, I thought it was a big step for us, our team. You know, I think we've had some nights where if Cat hasn't played well, we haven't won. And on a night when Cat struggled, we had a lot of different guys in a lot of different ways. You know, we had some guys making jumpers. We went to the offensive glass. We were able to generate some offense that wasn't solely predicated on Cat, and that was a good thing for our team.
How good was the defense against UNC the first time around?
Well, I thought we guarded them good at times. I don't think we guarded them very good in the second half over there. I don't think we rebounded the ball in the second half very well over there. I think they had their way with us and kind of wore us down. So we've got to get much better for 40 minutes. We've got to be able to defend them. We've got to be able to rebound the ball better for 40 minutes. I think that was probably the biggest difference in the first game.
Can you adjust some of your team goals at this point? How bad do you want to get out of that Tuesday ACC tournament slot?
You know, for us, I don't know that we're looking at the tournament or when we're going to play. I think for us, it's making sure we're as good as we can be each day. You know, we've got to play well. We've got to win our way out of any situation we're in or win your way into another situation. So it depends on how well we play. I don't know that we're trying to think too much about the tournament. It's just concentrating on each game we have.
We're kind of struggling a little bit, but it seems like other pieces are starting to come together a little better now.
Well, we want Cat not to struggle, and all the other pieces play well. And at times when we've done that, when we beat Miami, we beat Pittsburgh on the road, you know, we had everybody kind of clicking pretty well. So for our team, you know, obviously Cat's had a couple tough games. He needs to bounce back. I think he's going to be anxious to play. But we need that contribution offensively from those other guys as well, whether it's Caleb or Maverick or Cody or whoever it may be. So for our team to be good, we need everybody playing well.
You've been lower than Bryce Johnson in the past, but obviously other teams are not. What makes him what he is?
Well, I think Bryce is having a great year, and what I like about the fact with Bryce is that he's a senior. He's paid his dues, and he's having a good year. For us, we've got to do a good job. We've got to make sure he doesn't get the ball right around the rim. He's really, really good when he gets the ball close to the basket, and we've got to keep the ball out of his hands the best we can to have a chance.
The last two times you played them, you played at a very deliberate pace. Does that pain you at all?
Yeah. I would much rather play in the 80s and 90s. Our team probably isn't built that way right now, just with our depth and personnel. They're probably a little better suited for that. And right now, you know, they're playing, their last game. I watched the tape this morning, and I thought I was watching the Spurs as good as they played. So we're playing against a team that's coming off probably their best game of the year when they've been at their very, very best. So for us, we've got to play at a high level to have a chance.
The premise there just being the fewer possessions.
I think
better
so.
for you.
I think so. And again, our team. You know, I'd love to have a team that's 10, 11 deep with about 6 or 7 All-Americans, and that type of thing. We don't have that right now, so we've got to figure out how we're going to best attack them and try to keep them from doing what they do best.
Are you getting to the point where you've got to make a decision on Terry, whether he comes back or not, or have you already made that decision?
No, I think with Terry, I'm not going to play Terry in a basketball game until he can go through practices on a regular basis without showing signs of the injury. To me, he's still limp some. I'm not going to do anything to jeopardize him. He's not 100% yet, and so if he's not 100%, I'm not playing him in a basketball.
Does it get to a point where you say, well, it's really too late now to really waste that year?
We're probably getting there, to be honest. Haven't had those kind of discussions yet with Terry because he's not at 100% yet. So, until he gets to be 100% where he can fully turn it loose and play, I'm not going to do anything that would ever jeopardize him.
Coach, you touched on it a little bit. Talk about Cat and what he means to this team and his leadership.
I think Cat means a lot to our team. Now, we just won a game where he hasn't had to get 30 points, which was nice, but I think for us, we're a much better team when Cat Barber is playing at a high level, which he's done most every night this year.
But you guys have played well against these guys at home. I mean, that's got to get the guys excited.
Excuse me, say it one more time.
The guys know they can win this game because you guys have played well against them at home in the past.
Well, I think our guys are confident in whoever we play. That doesn't mean we're going to win every game, but I think our guys have great confidence in themselves. Our team has played really well most of the time. We just don't have a lot of wins to show for it. We have done a good job at times, and these guys just got to get over the hump with some big games. We did it against Miami. We did it against Pitt on the road. Two really great wins for our group. We just haven't done it enough, and we've got to be able to do it on Wednesday night against a really good North Carolina team.